From ancient spells to modern sorcery, these anime series redefine magical combat. No more predictable incantations, we're talking protagonists who dominate with everything from forbidden magic and divine powers to system-breaking abilities and evolutionary transformations. Buckle up for our new list of magic anime featuring leads so absurdly powerful, they'll have you questioning everything you know about supernatural abilities. Number 10. Re-Monster.
What's it like inside your mouth?
What if eating could solve all your problems? Not strong enough? Eat. No money? Eat. After an untimely end to his previous life, Tomokui Kanata wakes up not as a hero, nor even as a human, but as Goburo, a weak goblin in a vast, unforgiving fantasy world. However, Goburo carries with him all the memories of his past life, giving him a unique advantage. He quickly learns that in this survival of the fittest landscape, the rules are simple: eat or be eaten. Through consuming other creatures, he not only survives, but evolves.
5, 6, 7.
Each meal grants him new abilities, strength, and sometimes even the knowledge or skills of his prey. His body changes and adapts at an astonishing rate, turning him from the weakest link into a formidable force within the forest's dangerous hierarchy. Goburo, once overlooked, starts to influence and even dominate the power dynamics of the forest. His ability to grow stronger by eating turns the food chain on its head, making every meal a strategic decision. Number 9. The wrong way to use healing magic. Ken Usato, an ordinary high school student longing for something more, gets more than he bargained for when he's suddenly whisked away to the fantastical Linger Kingdom, along with his school's admired student council members, Kazuki and Suzune. Hailed as heroes destined to save the kingdom from the Demon Lord's forces, their arrival seems like a grand adventure. However, the glory quickly fades for Usato when it's revealed he wasn't meant to be summoned at all. While Kazuki and Suzune possess formidable combat skills, Usato discovers he has no prowess in battle, but instead has an affinity for healing magic, a rare and invaluable skill in this world.
What kind of magical energy is that, Miss Welcy?
His unique talent catches the eye of Rose, the formidable captain of the kingdom's rescue team. With her intense training regimen, she sees potential in Usato that he never saw in himself. Despite his initial protest, Usato is whisked away to a healer's boot camp that would make any gym teacher proud, or horrified.
You're slowing down again. Have you turned into a caterpillar?
Under Rose's watchful eye, Usato's life becomes a whirlwind of rigorous training and healing exercises that are anything but gentle. From mending small creatures to enduring motivational challenges involving creatures he'd rather avoid, Usato embarks on a journey that tests his limits and redefines what it means to be a healer.
And I am definitely not feeling this one!
Number 8. Wistoria, Wand and Sword. In a world where the Magiavanders, legendary heroes, once saved humanity by containing mysterious forces within a magical dome and tower, the 5 strongest mages of each generation monitor this containment from atop the wizard's tower. Childhood friends Will Surfort and Elfaria Albus Surfort promise to one day climb to the top of this tower.
Alright, it's a promise.
That innocent childhood promise was made on a whim.
As a 6-year student at regarded Magic Academy, Will's dream seems increasingly out of reach. While Elfaria's unparalleled magical prowess secured her a place among the Magiavander 5 years ago, Will possesses no magical abilities whatsoever, drawing disdain from teachers and students alike. But Will is no ordinary individual. Blessed with an exceptional physique, he wields his sword and a few magical items to slay monsters in the labyrinth and even prevail against skilled magicians.
Slice through my magic.
Determined to keep his promise to Elfaria, Will refuses to let his lack of magic stop him. He embarks on a journey to reach the top of the wizard's tower, proving that courage and determination can rival even the most powerful magic. Number 7. Wise Man's Grandchild. Shin, once an ordinary office worker from Japan, finds himself reincarnated in a fantastical world as the adopted grandson of Merlin Walford, the hero of Earlshide. Under Merlin's tutelage, Shin masters magic at an astonishing rate, all while retaining memories of his previous life. By age 15, Shin is a prodigy in both magic and martial arts. However, his social skills and common sense are lacking, leading to some awkward situations. To address this, Merlin sends him to the kingdom's magic academy, not to learn more magic, but to learn how to interact with his peers. At the academy, Shin's reputation precedes him, thanks to his grandfather's fame and his own extraordinary abilities. But being a celebrity isn't all it's cracked up to be. As he navigates school life, Shin learns that power isn't everything, and understanding others is just as important as mastering magic.
You demonoids are really starting to disappoint me, you know that? I came here for a battle!
Number 6, the most notorious talker runs the world's greatest clan. Noel dreams of following in his grandfather's footsteps, a legendary seeker who braved perilous abysses and vanquished monstrous beasts. But fate deals him a different hand. He's a talker, a class with no combat prowess. While others wield swords and magic, Noel wields only his silver tongue. Undeterred, he sets his sights on an ambitious goal: to forge the most formidable clan the world has ever known. Utilizing his unique abilities, Noel recruits and unites an unlikely fellowship of assassins, heroes, and outcasts. Through cunning negotiations and inspiring speeches, he transforms his perceived weakness into his greatest strength. He orchestrates daring plans, brokers alliances, and manipulates the political landscape, all with the power of words. In a world ruled by might, Noel, the seemingly powerless talker, proves that sometimes the most influential weapon isn't a sword or spell, but a well-chosen word. Number 5, the Osan newbie adventurer, trained to death by the most powerful party, became invincible. In the world of adventurers, the members of the legendary Orichalcum Fist party are considered walking nuclear bombs. So, when 30-year-old Rick Gladiodal, a modest clerk at the Adventurers Guild, encounters Rionette Elfet, an elite member of Orichalcum Fist, he never imagines it will lead to the opportunity of a lifetime. Rionette sees something special in Rick and invites him to join their ranks on one condition: he must undergo their infamous Spartan training regimen. Determined to pursue his childhood dreams, Rick accepts without hesitation, unaware of the hellish 2 years ahead. After surviving the grueling training, Rick is finally ready to take the E-Rank exam to become an official adventurer. However, at 30 years old, he faces hostility from fellow participants and examiners who see him as a washed-up dreamer. But they have no idea that Rick's intense training has forged him into an invincible warrior, a force to be reckoned with. The examiners are in for a surprise. Number 4, Ari Ferretta, from commonplace to world's strongest. Hajime Nagumo, a 17-year-old otaku, finds his life flipped upside down when he and his classmates are summoned to a new world on a heroic quest to save humanity. While everyone receives powerful abilities, Hajime ends up with transmutation, a skill seen as a mere craftsman's tool, lacking in combat potential. During an expedition into the Great Orcus Labyrinth, betrayal strikes. Left for dead at the abyss's depths, Hajime faces a reality darker than any fantasy. Surrounded by monstrous threats and with hope dwindling, his survival instincts kick into overdrive.
How about I rearrange that ugly mug?
In the depths, he encounters Yue, a vampire with their own chains to break. Together, bonded by their desire for freedom, they forge an alliance. With Yue's magical prowess and Hajime's newfound resolve and evolving skills, they begin their ascent from the abyss, ready to reclaim what was lost. Number 3, The Misfit of Demon King Academy.
Oops, and I held back too.
Anos, the once feared Demon King, is reborn after 2,000 years into a world that has forgotten him. Now, a teenager with godlike power, he enrolls in the Demon King Academy.
Excellent. I'll give you a reward for that.
However, his return isn't met with fanfare. Instead, demons worship a different hero who has stolen Anos' identity and twisted his legacy. At the academy, Anos stands out. He casually rewrites the laws of magic, resurrects people with a wave of his hand, and turns walls into doors for convenience. His overwhelming strength contrasts sharply with the weakened magic of the era. Beneath his carefree attitude, Anos uncovers a deeper conspiracy. Someone has altered the past, and the very foundations of demon society are built on lies. Determined to reclaim his legacy and reveal the truth, Anos fights not just for himself, but for the future of his world. Number 2, I was reincarnated as the 7th prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability.
Where's all this mana coming from?
Lloyd, once a magic-obsessed commoner frustrated by his inability to cast spells, is reincarnated as the 7th prince of a kingdom, blessed with more magical power than he knows what to do with. Now a pint-sized powerhouse, he casually performs spells that leave veteran mages astounded. Being 7th in line for the throne is perfect. He has access to resources without the burden of political drama. Lloyd spends his days experimenting with magic, pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and living the peaceful life of magical research he always dreamed of. His small stature and innocent appearance cause others to underestimate him, much to his quiet amusement.
Oh, hello, Tao.
However, ancient seals that keep civilization-ending threats locked away begin to break down across the kingdom. As demons that once terrorized the world resurface, the kingdom's defenses falter. Unbeknownst to them, a child-sized magical prodigy is ready to confront these threats, treating their world-ending powers as intriguing challenges. Number 1, that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Skill. Water blade!
Satoru Mikami's unremarkable life ends abruptly, and he finds himself reincarnated in a fantasy world as a slime. Adopting the name Rimuru Tempest, his first major encounter is with Veldora, a powerful storm dragon imprisoned for centuries. Rather than fear the dragon, Rimuru strikes up a friendship, promising to help free him. This chance meeting sets Rimuru on a path far removed from his monotonous past life. As Rimuru explores the new world, he begins gathering an eccentric family of monsters, outcasts, and powerful allies. From helping goblins build a village to negotiating with demon lords, his adventures escalate from simple survival to nation building. Each challenge is met with his problem-solving skills, growing arsenal abilities, and a pragmatic approach to fantasy world politics. Rimuru transformed from a simple slime into a leader who reshapes the world around him.